Alright, what's up people? This is SiTHFuRioN. Right now it's that time of the week once again. Well, then again, I am a bit late. I'm sorry. I might actually like put this up on like next Sunday, so like an hour or two before the next episode is aired on the BBC. I might put this up. Basically, I've been redecorating this whole entire room. My studio has been broken down. I haven't been able to really film anything. Been painting and then sorting out cables and cables upon cables. Now, my cable management is going to be on point when I'm completely finished redoing this room. I swear to God. But yeah, I've just been kind of busy behind the scenes, behind the camera. Anyway, we're going to get into this episode 4. Quick recap. So I think it's pretty fair to say that Mosley is like the big bad for this season. He's in politics and everything, and he's got connections. And he also knows a hell of a lot about Tommy and his family. So obviously there's someone on the inside who is feeding Mosley information. Someone's a snitch. Like right now, I can't really think of who it could be. I kind of have my idea. Like I said at the end of last week's video, like episode 1 where Tommy was sat down having that business meeting, and there was that one guy who made comments about working with women. Like there's a reason why that guy was sat at that table. Like he must have like a high kind of position in Tommy's company. So he might be the one feeding the information to Mosley, possibly. But right now, Tommy has kind of sided with Mosley, and he's invaded the fucking fascist party and everything, but he's going to try and gather information and everything. So really interested in seeing how that's going to evolve and how that's going to play out. Arthur killed the guy who he kind of suspects that Linda has been seen behind his back. I don't know if that's going to come back and... I don't know if that's going to come back onto Arthur now because he left his hat and everything. Like, it's so fucked. Ada's pregnant. Ada's pregnant. Michael's going to be a dad as well. The whole thing with Michael and Tommy, like just the level of distrust there now. But like I've said like a few times now, I think it's a bit obvious if Michael was like the one going behind Tommy's back. So I don't think it's Michael. Oh yeah, fucking almost completely forgot. Baelish got revenge for the death of his son against the Billy Boys. But even that in itself, like Tommy told him not to do anything and he went ahead and did it, you know, like just another person not doing as Tommy says, like. And like the fucked up thing is, it's all gonna come back onto Tommy. Like everyone's off doing what they want to do, but eventually it's all gonna fall back onto Tommy. Like, man. Alright, we're going to get into this. If this is the first time you've ever watched my reactions to this season of Peaky Blinders, there's going to be no content here at the moment. I've tried doing edited versions and uploading them, but they keep getting blocked by the BBC. Apparently the show isn't available worldwide yet. It's not available on Netflix. So I think that's just the reason why I'm having issues uploading. I will be editing these videos and uploading them at like a later date, but for now you're going to have to make do with the full lengths. And the way that these work is very simple. You get your own copy of the episode or jump on the BBC iPlayer, bring it up, play it and pause it 3 seconds in, just like I have. This is what I'm looking at right now. In a moment, I will count down 3, 2, 1, go. And when I say go, you press play, I'll press play, and we'll watch this together perfectly in sync. There will be 2 timestamps, one counting up, one counting down, because I don't know what type of device you're going to be using. It might be different. So go get your copy ready. Do what you gotta do. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. So badass, man. Mm. Wow. Okay. Oh wow. What the fuck? They're gonna have like a sit down chat, face to face. Hello. Wow. Yep. I like that. Nice little exchange. Wow. Feel bad for him, but swimming with the sharks, man. Fuck. The fuck was that about? Hey, what's going on? Because of the girl as well. I had a feeling something was up, man. Either going to be an ally or someone who like just complicate things. What the fuck? You're dragging it out, man. It's like, what the fuck do you want? I like that. But he wants to do business. Yeah. Wow. So good. But he just felt like they just, oh wow, really? That, that's the driver's fault. Yeah. But it just felt like they just kind of dragged that whole entire scene out, you know? Wow. How he's gonna do it. Have you noticed how he's never wearing the hat now? Okay. Thought he fucking killed him. Wow. I really thought Arthur had killed that guy. Fucked up his face. Okay. Ollie. Wow. What? Mm. Wow. Gotta wait for end of the season, man. Season finale. That helps, I guess. Wow. What? Oh, I can't wait to see him get fucked up. I really can't. He's such a slimy mug, stuck up fucker. Fucking the fuck Tommy's wife, like, man. Wow. That's his own conscience fucking with him, innit? It is cool though, man. It just like to kind of bring them back just for like the odd little bit ever so often. In Batman air, man. Oh shit. That was a pretty damn cool shot. I was just thinking that Mm. Aw. Hardy looks so slick and sexy, man. Yep. Mm. I've said it once and I'll say it again. I love Paddy. Just mm. Maybe. Wow. Fuck, man. The show is so good at like making characters that you just end up hating. You know what I mean? Like you just can't wait for them to get fucked up. Got the look on her face like, oh shit. Mm. What? I really hope they haven't fucked in the past. Shit. Nice. That was so good. Yeah, I don't trust her. I I I feel just not interested. Um, I think she has ambitions of her own type of shit. You know what I mean? Just don't trust her. Hey, what the fuck's going on? Oh. I don't like the way she's standing. Can't see her other hand. Gonna try and take a pop. Ugh. Who? Oh shit! I did not see that coming. Not gonna lie, for a second then I thought Linda had pulled the trigger and killed Arthur. Because Arthur is like such a big character. And the whole thing with the music and the build up, like, and some of those shots as well, like, I thought, okay, this is it. Is this when they kill off Arthur? Like, Party coming through, saving Arthur. But she was not fucking Baelish unless he's really fucking quick. What the fuck? Okay, man, quick little disclaimer. I've literally been sat here for almost about 10-15 minutes talking, breaking down this episode, and I've come to check and the camera wasn't recording. Luckily the camera caught my reactions to the end of like the episode and my initial like comments right at the end about Linda being shot and everything, but then it cut off at some point. And okay, I'm gonna try and redo this and kind of go over what I was just saying. Okay, first off, there's the whole thing, this like power play between Tommy and Mosley. I really do like it. Like, Mosley, I genuinely think he's smarter than Tommy. I think he's a very smart, well-educated guy, and he thinks that he has complete control over like the situation. But Tommy's this like uncontrollable element. Like, yes, you might outsmart him a little bit, but yet, as we've seen Tommy do so many times in the past, he's always a few steps in front, you know. So just the kind of like this shift of like power constantly back and forth, I really like it. Like the whole thing with Lizzie, how like Mosley might have slept with her in the past. If he had like absolutely smashed it, you know, like, I fucked your wife. Yes, it was back in the day, but I have fucked your wife. You know, like, that's another, like, I've got something over you type of thing. But, like, Lizzie handled it like a fucking boss and, like, gave him the change back. So good. But I do like the kind of, like, dynamic between Tommy and Mosley, like. And like I said, like, I really don't like him. I can't wait for, I can't wait for him to get what's coming to him, you know. Okay, to kind of like stay on point with Mosley, one thing that I do kind of want to like kind of bring up is Michael and his missus. I can't think of her name. Is it Jenna? It might, I don't know. Jenna. I don't trust her. I really don't trust her. I think she obviously she has her own agenda. Like there was one or two times when she was looking at Tommy where it's like, you could kind of interpretate those looks as being like, oh, I'm with Michael, but really, like, there's a bigger fish I can catch, you know. So possibly she's thinking that she might kind of use Michael to get to Tommy, but then like some of the comments that she makes, it's like the whole thing about how like when they walked up to the painting of Tommy and the horse, and some of her dialogue, it just seems like, even though I feel like Michael wouldn't betray Tommy again, and like I've said, like I think it's a complete misdirect for Michael to try and betray Tommy again. Like, not necessarily like a misdirect, I think it's just too obvious after like their whole history and stuff. But because of this girl, I think she might try and manipulate Michael into betraying Tommy and getting that throne, taking Tommy's crown. Because I think she looks at the business and money and everything as possible a way to elevate her. Yeah, because just some of the dialogue about how like Tommy will be gone and the painting will be of Michael, and just I don't know, just I think she has this idea of, I think she might have an idea of having Michael take over. But then at the same time, to bring it back to Mosley, how did she know who he was? Because there was that bit of dialogue when they first walked into the room. Because like she said something about introduce me to a duke. And Michael said, I can introduce you to Mosley, I think it was. And she said, no, he's a baron. Or something like that, right? I could be completely freaking wrong. But I remember thinking, how does she know who he is? Or does she know who he is? And then right at the end, when the ballet was taking place, there was that look. And going on like some of the dialogue that we've had about Mosley, like he's sleeping with his wife, and then her sister, and you know, other people in the family and shit. So he doesn't really care where he puts his dick. So could Michael's missus and Mosley kind of know each other? It's just not been said yet. Could she be the insider? Could she be the one leading information back to Mosley? But it's not like Michael knows everything now, like he's being kept at arm's length because of the distrust. So how would she actually know all the business and inner workings and shit? Could she be the one that's feeding information to Mosley? Because he is connected, he has connections. Like maybe he knows her family in some way, like, But yeah, I don't trust her. I don't trust her at all. Oh, yeah, another thing I kind of want to bring up. Right, this truce between the Peaky Blinders and like the Billy Boys, and now everyone's doing business and everything, and the whole thing with the Chinese and the coal, I mean drugs coming down the canal and everything. When Tommy and the leader of the Billy Boys, they had that kind of meeting and everything, it was said right at the end that like the leader of like the Billy Boys said, like, what are you going to do, Tommy? Are you going to skim off the top with the Chinese or something, right? And it kind of got me thinking while the episode was kind of going on, like, could Tommy, because like, okay, they've already like established that like they're only making like a couple of grand through like the football, and the amount of money that they can make now through the drugs is gonna be ridiculous, you know, because they've lost so much money through the stock exchange. They need to try and get stuff back, and they're trying to get it back as quick as they can. Like, could Tommy make an enemy of the Chinese? Because like Arthur said about how like we don't do business with the Chinese, or you know, could Tommy try and skim off the top and make an enemy of the Chinese, and at some point do it? And if the Billy Boys are a part of it and shit, like, could set them up for them to take the fall. You see what I'm saying? Because Tommy's always like a few steps in front. And now that Mosley signed the fucking check, Tommy's got something that's linked to fucking Mosley. Like you see what I'm saying? Like, could like this be Tommy's play? Moving, like, because like I said, he's always a few steps in front. God, there's so many other things that I feel like I've already talked about, but guaranteed when I start editing, I go, oh fuck, I didn't talk about this, I didn't talk about that. But you've got Polly now. Polly looks like she's gonna get married. That's cool. I'm kind of shocked that like she's willing to go along with it, because we didn't really see her and Tommy talk about it, unless she's actually generally willing to marry Baelish. Because like, I know there's like kind of chemistry there between them two, but I'm kind of psyched for that. Could the wedding be the finale where shit actually goes down? So like the wedding was just used as a play just to set people up and get them to a specific point where, I don't know, I'm just saying, like, could that be a setup? Like the whole wedding, that's why Polly's willing to go along with it, and it also gives Baelish the perfect opportunity to get revenge for the death of his son. Like, could the wedding be just set up? Maybe. I'm really shocked that Polly was the one who killed Linda. But then again, we don't know if Linda's dead. She could have just got hit in the shoulder or something. I wish I could just watch the next episode right now, man. But probably as you go to watch this, you're probably going to be watching it soon anyway. So, but yeah, okay, I'm going to wrap this up. Try and get this up for you guys, and yeah, man, give this video a thumb up if you like it, comment down below, let me know what you think, and subscribe if you haven't already, man. Alright, I've been SiTHFuRiON. I'll catch you in the next one, man.